Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 45 of Direwolf20's server play series. Hanging out on Forgecraft2. Interesting that there's these weird things here. I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, and lots of roses outside my house. Good times. And it's raining. Awesome. I am just getting logged in and we've recently updated thermal expansion and boy was that a treat. While it added some really cool stuff, like the fact that you can now treat most of these conduits and stuffs as multi-parts. So for example, I can place covers all the way around my conduits if I wish. How cool is that? See? The downside was that really the only way they were able to do that was by destroying and making terrible things happen to all the existing conduits. And how did it get so dark in here? I don't really know. So I've just been running around fixing all the brokenness, because believe me, there was much brokenness. And I mean much brokenness. Basically all item ducts and fluid ducts, on Forgecraft2 at least, I don't know if this happened on anywhere else. Maybe a couple random servers I think I heard it reported on, but not everybody had this happen. Were like completely gone from the world. So I had to go and replace all the item ducts and fluid ducts. I am 100% sure that I missed a few. Yeah, definitely 100% sure that I missed a few. But that's okay. We're going to get this sorted. So anyway, what I want to work on now that I've kind of replaced some of the brokenness of the base, because believe me, like anywhere I used an item duct and fluid duct, it was gone, right? So I had to replace all this stuff. I had to replace all these things. I had to replace just so many things I didn't even consider. And then energy conduits were also broken, so I had to replace those. So luckily, Player was nice enough to change the block ID for me, so it like destroyed them all, which really helped because it was going to be a nuisance otherwise. And then I just replaced them all. And I just cheated in the items because, you know, technically I did craft them correctly originally. So we did lose power. That's why most of my stuff is running at full tilt because we lost power for a bit. So if we come upstairs, we should see our MFE filling up. Yoink. Yes, so it's getting filled back up. Everything was dead because item ducts were what was feeding the wood into my system down there. But I think this guy, why is it dark everywhere? Did you change the block ID of torches too and didn't tell me? I'm telling you, it's mysteriously dark everywhere I go. And it's making me a little nervous. I don't know why. But it's a little scary. Did we change the block ID of Factorization's lamps? No, Thaumcraft lamps. Yes, they're missing. That's what's missing. I knew something was missing that was important.
User joined your channel.
There was a Thaumcraft lamp here.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Tema. That's weird. We didn't even update Thaumcraft, did we? Wasn't there a Thaumcraft lamp?
No, I don't think we have.
No, there was a Thaumcraft lamp here, wasn't there? Alright, well it exists now. You updated about everything. Well, that's true. Yeah, it had been a long time since we had updated. So that would probably explain a little bit of why it seemed to be dark in a lot of places. I think I was using more arcane lamps than I realized. I know there's one or two other places I was using them. So let's see. Here was all torches. See what happens when you play on Forgecraft? Things break. It's what happens. Now that's funny. This arcane lamp still exists. So what's the what? That's really weird. Okay, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm going to go hide in a corner now. In fact, what I'd like to do is play with some Ars Magica, because speaking of everything getting updated, Ars Magica got updated, and there's some really cool stuff that I'd like to try out. So, what do you guys say we get to work? I'm going to... Oh, I don't know. There's so many things I want to check out. First off, let's take a look at the Arcane Compendium. And while I'm at it, I think I can take myself out of cheat mode until next time. So one thing I'd like to do is get started with the ME access terminal here. I'm going to put these things away. I want to craft a spell. Because part of the update also broke spells in Ars Magica. So all my spells that I had were gone, all 2 of them, so I'm not going to complain too much. Tema, did you play with Ars Magica too much?
Not really.
Cool. Part of me wants to like sink this deeper into the ground. I don't know, I kind of like it being up though. It's alright. Alright, so what I'd like to do is similar to what I did last episode, is have these export configs set up so that I can automatically export items that I need for spells. But what I'd also like to do is be able to configure my auto-crafting system to be able to auto-craft items for spells. So for example, I would like to make this spell here, which is going to require blank rune, which I need to craft, Ventium dust, which I need to craft, lesser focus, which I need to craft. So all these things need to be crafted, right? So I could run around and keep track of it all, or I could try to automate the creation of auto crafting recipes with AE. So let's see what we can come up with. And by automate it, I mean make the crafting recipe over there, but then over here is where we'll actually do something cool with it. So let's see. We have a lot of tiny piles of lead dust. I should do something about that at some point. Okay. Let's do this. Ender chest. That might be cool. So if I were to ask for the recipe for ender chests, how easy would it be to make? Do I really just not have any blaze rods? Sounds like I am going to see if there's a recipe for them. Smoldering queens. Nope, not going to make that anytime soon. Looks like I'm going for a trip to the nether. So how about I go find some blaze rods and knock them out? That shouldn't be a problem. Maybe I want to bring a blaze spawner back here with me or something. That might not be a terrible idea. What do we think about that?
Sounds dangerous.
It does sound dangerous. I have a better idea. We're going to use magic. I need some form of taint from Thaumcraft. Does anybody know where there's a taint biome anywhere nearby? Perchance?
Not
I
offhand.
suppose that could make one underneath your house or something.
Can't make one easily. Can you make one kind of easily? Not really. I really need
Are you
taint.
looking for the essence?
What essence?
Vitium, or whatever it's called.
Well, like, I need some taint to make an item for infusion crafting, yes.
Okay, I've got some mana beans.
Do they have taint on
Vitium
them?
aspect.
Really? Oh. I see what you're saying. Wonder if I have any of those. I don't think I do.
You can always plant and break them over and over again until you get one.
Yeah. Oh, because it's random every time?
Pretty much.
Oh, that's neat. So yeah, I need Wand of Dislocation. And for that, I need 5 Vitium. Yes. Do you have 5 mana beans with Vitium on them?
I've got 64 stacks of every single mana bean there is.
So then what you're saying is yes.
Yes.
Yes. Alright, so I need more alien. I need 20 alien, basically. I need 20 magic. I'm pretty sure I have 20 magic. I'm good on magic. I need 10 tenebrae. Where's tenebrae? Do I not have any tenebrae? Maybe. Alright, so I guess I need some tenebrae. That's cool. I'll need another marker block for that too, because I went around and marked all these at some point. A while back, I just kind of did it off camera. Alright, so I need tenebrae, I need alienus, and I need vacuous. I think I've got a vacuous container with enough, 32. That looks like it should be enough. Alright, then I just need the Vitium. Cool. So let's see. I want a couple of those markers. Oh, thank you, sir. You are super kind. Nice. Wow, a stack of them? Okay, sure, why not? I'll start cooking up 10 of this.
Not much else you can use them for.
Yeah, right. I guess I should scan it first. Nothing can be learned from this. Okay, cool. That's funny, because when I hold shift over it, it doesn't really have any aspects. It says just bitium times 1. Okay. So that should start smelting up some bitium for us. I'm guessing it would land over here somewhere, but we'll come back in a moment to find out for sure. Next up, I need some of the labelers. And I'm pretty sure obsidian actually has tenebrae on it, so let's get half a stack of obsidian and see what kind of trouble we can get into with that. Cool. So there's my vitium, nice. And then where's my tenebrae going to land? Probably, there it is. Perfect. Alright, so while that melts, I'm going to move on to the next stage, which is get the items I'm going to need for the Wand of Dislocation. I'm going to need a bunch of nether quartz, some ender pearls, diamond, and amber. I'm getting a lot of ender pearls because remember I needed alienus. Quartz, diamond, 3 ought to be good. Amber, diamond, quartz, amber, ender pearl. Cool. I need 20 alienus. So how much of this do I need? Let's go with like 8 ought to do. That'll be a little buffer. Okay, let's set this guy up. So ender pearl in the middle, diamond, 1, 2, 3 amber, 1, 2, 3, 4 quartz, right? And that was 4 quartz, 3 amber, a diamond, and an ender pearl. And do we have all the alienus melted down yet? 20? Alright, give this a minute, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back, and I think we're ready to do this. Let's see, did I get my plenty of alienus? Yeah, it looks like we got a bunch in there, 34. Awesome. Plenty of that. Alright, let's do it. There's a lot of things that need to happen here. Yeah, I'm getting flux stain. There's high chance of bad things happening here, so I thought you'd like to see it if anything crazy happens. So we're getting all the stuff we need. So far, so good. Nothing too crazy happening yet. Let's make sure we're ready. Just in case something gets zapped. And then the last 5 will be this stuff over here. Cool. So far, so good. I've been kind of meaning to make this wand for a while, so I'm kind of glad that I'm finally getting to it. That wasn't so bad. I survived. Hooray! Nice. Let's say we go and translocate something. So we should be able to, for example, this chest that has this random spell in it, pick it up. Currently dislocating extra contents. Cool. And I can put it outside, or I can put it wherever I want. I'm going to place it back in this corner. Nice! I like it. So that does cost a bit of energy, so let's get that thing recharged, and then I'm going to go move a blaze spawner. Okay guys, I have a really neat idea. I think what I'm going to do, and I'm prepping this before I go and actually get that blaze spawner, is I'd like to have the blaze spawner be like here or here, so that the blazes spawn like this, and they'll fall down into what'll like be basically water or something that pushes them forward. Then that something that pushes them forward, I could use the conveyor belts, even from a couple different mods adding conveyor belts now. Because I believe we got Mine Factory Reloaded added to the server as well. So I could do conveyor belts from Mine Factory Reloaded, or Tema, you have conveyor belts too, don't you? Yeah, conveyor belts from extra utilities. So one of those guys I'll probably use, or water, I don't know. If I use water, it'll kill them automatically, which is good. Then I'm thinking here is where I'll collect their blaze rods. Or I could have like one of those hoppers, the super cool hoppers from Open Blocks. Yeah, the vacuum hoppers. I could have them collecting as well if I wanted to. That might actually be even better. Maybe have like a vacuum hopper sticking out of the wall here or something that then routes to a chest right outside or a barrel. That would be neat. But then what I want to be able to do is, number one, have straight up clear glass going on here. Okay, so for that I want to do this. And this is going to require not too much craziness. I'm going to have drawbridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll put, I don't know, however many clear glass we need to have in there. I'll probably put an extra in that I need, but that's fine. And then I want to have stone bricks so that this thing looks like stone bricks, but we won't do that just yet. I wonder if we've updated Tinker's Mechworks to fix that little weird bug. We'll find out. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to do this. And let's do a lever right here. That looks like a good spot for a lever to exist. Have you seen these before, player? These nifty little things? Oh, well then allow me to demonstrate their awesomeness. Just adding a little bit of wire to the length of wire here. Alright, check this out, dude. You ready? I really like these, so I love showing them off. I'm going to connect this signal bus, the one that's underneath the thing, to, well, that's a signal terminal. This is the signal bus. And I'm going to connect the terminal out back here to the same bus. And then I'm going to connect these guys. There we go. Hold this in your hand, player. See? Cool. Oh no, that's awesome. Clear glass connects with each other when it's deployed from drawbridge. I like that. Is that neat or what? And check this out, dude. You can have different colors too. So, like I can make this orange, so this one's not affected. So it has all the 16 colors of it, and they all connect to this thing. So you could have different levers affecting different ones, all connecting to the same signal bus in the middle. It's kind of like the wire mod, if you ever played Gary's mod, which I never did, but that's what people tell me it's like. There was a mod out a while back called the Green Wire mod, I think it was, and it basically was very similar to this, but with green wires, but then like a whole bunch more. But this is a very early implementation. I have the impression that they're going to be adding something much more complicated like that. Cool. So what I'd like to be able to do is set it up so that, you know, this operates like a normal mob spawner, right? And then when I want it to, I will probably open the door, and we'll have one of those dark nexuses here. Are you stealing my lamps?
I think your lamp disappeared.
I think you stole it.
Nope. Didn't touch it.
Where'd it go? I suspect the Tema.
And you're quite right to do so, but this time, not me. No, it just genuinely disappeared without me interfering.
Really? It just disappeared all by itself?
I didn't really notice, but I just noticed it got slightly dark for some reason.
Okay. I'm telling you, those lamps are disappearing. Okay, so it wasn't you, because I was suspecting you, like, pretty heavily.
No, I haven't
I want
played
to go
any
see
pranks
if
on you.
the one downstairs in my area down here. Oh, you do. It kills the tesseract if it's erroring? Okay. Or the,
I think
yeah,
it's tile
the
entity.
tile entity, the tesser. Okay. So maybe there's a problem with it and you're killing it. Yes, it bugged out. Okay. Would it have crashed the server? Because we've been using these things for a while. It would have crashed the server?
Yeah.
Well then, I'm going to go with another large lighting source.
Oh no.
Will your lamps crash the server?
No. Probably not.
Alright, one more thing before I go down to the nether, guys. I am taking my diamond drill. What can I do with it? I have to get an energy crystal. Craft one of those with my AE system. 3 iridium reinforced plates. And as soon as that energy crystal's ready, there it is. Oh yeah, player. I've got the iridium drill. Yeah, you can't complain about it being OP. It's in your mod. But Neptune can complain about it if he wants.
I am definitely going to be filing a office report with the authorities.
What? What's wrong with Fortune 3 on a drill? Hey man, Iridium is hard to get. I'm just putting that out there. Okay, so we've got this thing ready. This is going to be our bump, 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 bump. I think the only downside is I won't be able to turn off the spawner. Maybe I should turn this into a soul shard spawner. Because I do have a handful of soul shards. I could, if I wanted to be crazy about it. I do have 6 crystallized soul essences. I could probably get myself a soul shard. I need a shadow frame blade thingy. And kill the thing with it. Eh. Alright, let me think it over. Okay guys, we're back. And it's funny how I decided I needed blaze rods to make an ender chest for my Ars Magica room, and then all of a sudden we turned into a long episode about making a blaze rod farm. But, you know me, I've wanted a blaze rod farm for a while now, so why the heck not? So we got this room set up here, and I'm going to do with this soul shards, I think. The one thing that I'm saying soul shards is better at, so like I did make the one of dislocation because I planned to just go pick up the blaze rod spawner, but there's really no benefit to picking up a blaze rod spawner outside of, you know, that it's easier to do. But I'd rather do it with a soul shard because I can turn it off with a redstone signal. So let's craft a thing we're going to need. And guess who joined us? Go on, guess. Pahimar joined us.
Joined is a strong statement.
I guess you could put it that way.
Hello, everybody.
How are you doing, Mr. Pahimar?
I am very happy. I am off work for the holidays,
Nice.
which means I have an abundance of time and nothing to work on at all.
Nothing at all?
No, my plate is completely free. If only someone would suggest something I could work on. Like, I'm just completely out of mods to work on.
Wow.
It is rather shocking, I know.
Might need to add some kind of light thingy into here. I don't think my wrath lamp is too well placed either. Come on now, buddy. There we go. Kind of hard to place something in the center of completely clear blank space like that, but I think that might be good-ish. Give it a minute for all the lighting updates to occur. Alright, so here's where my soul cage is going to go. And we'll set up the redstone signal piece to this in a minute, but for now, this looks like it's working. There we go. Just to make sure there's no sneaky mobs showing up. So what I needed to do was craft a shadow blade, which requires 2 crystallized soul essences. And remember, you get these from, killing spawners of any kind. So anytime you see a spawner of any type, if you destroy it with a pick, you'll get a crystallized soul essence. So let's head to the nether and find ourselves a blaze. Because now all we have to do is kill a blaze with the shadow blade, and we should get a soul shard for that blaze. So let's cruise on over in this direction, because I know that there's a blaze spawn over here, unless somebody destroyed it to get a soul shard thingy, which I'll yell at whoever did that. I'm pretty sure... Yes, good, it's still there. Cool. Awesome. So just gotta kill this blaze. And... Why did that not seem to work? Am I missing something here?
Do you have 5 essences?
Oh, I need 5 for blazes, don't I? Is that how many I need for a blaze? Is 5?
I think it's something like that. It might be 4 or 3 or something.
I'm gonna see if it's 3. It's more than 3, that's right. I forgot, you actually need more of these than meets the eye. Awesome. Wonder if he lists on his forum thread how many you need. He really doesn't.
5 is the maximum.
Yeah, 5 is the max. I'm thinking it's 4. I'm hoping it's 4. Who would object to me killing... There's like 2 blaze spawners here. Who would object to me killing one of them?
I don't think anyone would care.
Yeah, I don't
Not
think
at this
so.
point.
Okay. I mean, I'll give you free access to the blaze spawner at my base. I'm assuming there's one up here somewhere? Ah, there it is. Hey, I wonder if fortune works. I guess not. Alright, let's see if 4 is enough. Four is not enough? What the what?
Shenanigans.
I agree. Alright, I think I know where there might be another one. Let me come back. I don't want to kill this one. There should be another one around here somewhere. This is a pretty big nether fortress. Let me find one more, and then we'll be back in a minute, guys. Alright, Neptune was kind enough to place 1 crystallized soul essence in my inventory for me in my soul shard bag. So, one more attempt at killing these guys. Hopefully 5 is the magic number for how many soul shards you need for a blaze spawner. Come here, you guys. Die. Hooray, that worked. I have a soul shard. Now, the good news about this soul shard is you can use this in multiple locations. So let's see here. If I were to close this back up. So all I need is more cages, which require 1 shard each. So if I created like 5 different cages, I could have 5 different spawners using this same soul shard that I have. So that's kind of the good news. So let's see here. Yes. Let's head back and install it. Okay, so one thing I'd like to test is if this is going to work. So let's get this set to the orange node. I don't know if this will work, but if it doesn't, that's okay. We'll get it to work. Where's my spool of wire? I'm not sure I have enough wiring for this. I might need to make a few more. $32 seems like a nice good number. Let me get that crafted up nicely. There we go. Did that connect or no? Might be too far. If that's the case, no big deal. I can do something else. Might be too far. Let's get another signal bus. Probably just put it like right, I don't know, here. Nice. And I guess the lever farther away or closer to? I'll go with closer to. Set this to orange, even though it doesn't need to be orange because it's a different signal bus now, but it's all good. Alright, let's install this awesome thing. You know what I love? The rain muffler. Okay, closing the door. Beautiful. Now, this thing will spawn, but if I apply a redstone signal to it... Ah, look, it went off. Cool. So it does work through the block. That's good news. So let's kill this thing. So we can leave it up here for manual killing. What I think I'd also like to do, though, is set up an automatic killing. And maybe I could turn that on and off with a redstone signal. That would be cool. So one sec. Okay guys, so unfortunately, wrapping up time. So what I think I'm going to do is, between this episode and next, get ready to deploy the automatic water killing system. I'll test out a couple ideas that I have that I'm pretty sure should work. It should actually be pretty easy to do, and I'd like to do it again with another lever here. And then, what we'll do is, from there, move on to some Ars Magica stuff. So I do actually have the blaze rods that I wanted to go get now, so that's kind of good news, but, you know. We'll finish building this auto kill system, and then we'll move on to the ender chests that I did all this for in order to start messing around with AE and Ars Magica. Cool. So for now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Next episode, more automation with the Blaze Farm and plenty more cool things. I'll also set up the vacuum hopper and all that next episode too. All right, guys, take it easy.